All right, well, hello there. We're going to have a look at solving some linear equations. Okay, so from the start. So we're going to do some simple ones to start off with and then get more complex in the next video. Okay, right, so here's some things you need to remember firstly. If you see 3x like that, it actually means 3 times x. And if you see x divided by 3, remember that a division's the same as a fraction. So that means divided by 3. And remember, to undo something, you have to do the opposites, all right? Which is what SAMDEB. Remember SAMDEB? I'll just write SAMDEB up here. So SAMDEB, that's BEDMAS backwards, people. All right, so when you're putting an equation together or something together, you use SAMDEB. When you're taking it, BEDMAS, when you're taking it apart, you use SAMDEB. Okay, so subtract and add first, multiply and division next, and then lastly the old brackets. I don't think you'll see too many exponents this year, so don't panic about that. Okay, now next thing is the solution to the problem is the value of one variable. So that is 1x, 1a, one smiley face, whatever it is, it's only one of them. Okay, so don't stop till you know x equals or a equals or smiley face equals. And you do need to show you're working. Remember that we're quite picky about this, and you should just show you're working on both sides of the equation because remember it's a little balance there. Okay, so let's have a look at some examples here. So we're going to solve 4x equals 28, and what that means is 4 times a number is 28. So the number, is the letter, I should say, is multiplied by 4, so we're going to divide by 4. So let me just do that, divide by 4, both sides. Oh, good-o. Now when you do that, multiply by 4, divide by 4, they actually cancel each other out, don't they? Okay, and so if you work that out, you will get, let's just do it down the bottom, x equals, now 28 over 4 is actually a number, correct? So 28 divided by 4, I do believe, is the number, what is it? 7 4s are 28, so this is 7. So you should reduce it down if you can. Okay, second number example here is x divided by 6 is 3. So this means a number divided by 6 is 3. So because it's been divided by 6, we must multiply it by 6. So let me go ahead and do that. Multiply by 6, both sides. Remember, multiply by 6. Okay, that's going to cancel those puppies out. There they are. And you're going to get x equals 18. Beautiful. Let's move on. Let's get a little bit tougher. Whew, okay, so we're going to solve 2x plus 3 equals 15. Now, you have to be a little bit careful here because there's quite a lot going on. So part of it is knowing the order. SAMDEB tells me to do the subtract or the add first, so I deal with the 3 first. I'm also going to use the old hand cover-up method here. Okay, so this equation means 2 times a number plus 3 is 15. Okay, so I'm going to cover the letter bit, so you're going to see my hand. Well, it's not actually my hand, but it's some random cartoon character's hand. So if you cover the letter bit up, then you'll see that you've got something plus 3 equals 15, which means the first thing you're going to do is minus 3 off both sides. Can you see that? And when you do that, so the bit under my hand basically has got to be 12. So when you do that, you're going to end up with the 2x, which was under my hand, and then the 15 minus 3, because that crosses out, which is 12. And then from there, you can divide both sides by 2, can't you? So divide by 2, and you get the number 6. It's all good? All right, let's do another one. 5x minus 4 equals 31. So a number's multiplied by 5, 4's taken off it, and you get 31. Okay, cover the letter bit, so here comes the hand again. Oh, good. Right, so some number minus 4 equals 31, so I'm going to, that's right, add 4 to both sides. Good job. And then they will cancel out, correct? Because add 4 minus 4, good times. And you'll get the number out of my hand, right, is 35. So 5x, which was under my hand, is equal to 35. And then we can simply divide by 5, both sides, and you get x is 7. Beautiful. Okay, so what to do with brackets? Well, don't panic. 2 ways to do brackets. You can expand it if you want. That will work. So if you expanded this, this would look like 5x minus 20 equals 35, and then you could carry on solving it. But another way to do it is to use my hand again, okay? So this is a number, take away 4, then times 5 is 35. So we're going to cover the letter bit. See, giant hand, good job. So if you have a look at this, you've got to multiply by 5 equals 35. So the first thing we're going to do to undo that is divide by 5. So this is I'm going to divide by 5 both sides. Okay, so the bit under the hand, that cancels that out. Bit under the hand has got to equal 7. So there we go. And the bit under the hand, if you remember, was x minus 4. We don't need the bracket anymore. And so to solve that, I'm going to add 4 to both sides. Okay, so I'm going to get x equals 7 and 4 is 11. Oh, I even typed it. Beautiful. Well, that looks nicer. Okay, let's try another one. This one here, hand over the bracket. Okay, there it goes, hand over the bracket. So multiply by 3, so I'm going to divide both sides by 3 first. Good. So the bit under my hand must be 11 because 33 divided by 3 is 11. Okay, so the bit under my hand was x plus 5. That equals 11. Oh, good. Now I'm back to familiar territory. Take 5 off both. And so x equals 6. Beautiful. Right, a little bit tougher. You ready? Whew. Okay, breathe in. This one here, no difference. Okay, cover the lettered bit. Oh, did I make a mistake there? I think I've missed the 2 off there. Thank you. Cover the letter bit. There we go. All right. So what we know is 3 times something equals 33. So I'm going to divide both sides by 3 first. Good-o. So we know the bit under my hand, which was 2x plus 5, must equal 11. Okay, because 33 divided by 3 is 11. And then we just got to solve it. So I'm going to take 5 off both sides. Okay. All right, cover with the hand, take 5 off both sides. So now you know that 2x equals 6. Then you can divide both sides by 2. And you get x equals the number 3. Very hard problem, that one. All right, let's try another one. This one here. Okay. So that's what it means in English. All right. What? That's not what it means. Take that out. Good grief, I'll just remove that. That's terrible. Shocking. Okay, ignore that line. Okay, what this actually means is 3 times a number, take off 2, multiply by 4 equals 40. Ooh, much better. Okay, so you're going to cover the letter bit. Giant hand, good job. So the first thing we do, that's right, we divide by 4. So we know the bit under my hand has actually got to equal 10, right? Because 40 divided by 4 is 10. Okay, so there's the bit under my hand equals 10. Now we're going to solve it just as usual. Okay, I'm going to add 2 back on. Right. Okay, so 3x equals 12, and then the last step is to divide both sides by 3, and you will get x is 4.